Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Earlier this week, I made a video explaining the next possible direction of two pairs, Euro USD and USD card. Now, in this video, we are going to be looking at the results of those analysis I gave on Monday. Today is the last trading day of the week, so let's look at how the market ended up playing out. All right, so guys, welcome inside of my screen. So the two pair I did analysis on was Euro USD and USD card. Now, so let's quickly look at the result of our analysis that we did on Monday. So this is Euro USD. And first off, let's go to the weekly time frame. Now, normally, if you are to look at the weekly time frame for Euro USD, you can see what's happening. So if you're not to zoom towards this particular level, if we're not to look at this level here, you can see that the current move of this market is a downward trend. You get the current move of this particular market is a downward trend. Now, if you're not to do your analysis on this downward trend where and see what's actually happening, you can see that this is where the downward trend started from. This is the origin of the downward trend. This is where it started from. The market dropped towards this lowest point. There was this retracement here that happened. The market dropped again, and then this retracement happened. The market dropped twice, and then this retracement is happening now. Right now, have you noticed that the three times the drop is always one green candle, then you notice a drop, one another green candle, then you notice a drop. Now, this one green candle, what this week is supposed to bring was a drop. Do you understand? But the market doesn't work like that. So let's now go to the daily time frame. You will not just start seeing a drop there. It works based on structures. So if I were to go to the daily time frame, all right. So this is the daily time frame now. Now this is where the origin of where it started from. The market started falling from here. There's the higher level. There's a low. There's a lower high. There's a lower low. There's a lower high. A lower low. A lower high. The lows keep getting lower. The highs keep getting lower. Right now, this is where the market now is this where this is what is currently happening in the market. So I said in the last video that this is where I'm expecting the market to get to, and then this is where the drop. If it gets to this around this level, then drop might most likely start happening because this is like a touch of the trend line. Now, if you notice, the market has tried to get to this particular origin, this level I drew here, but it's failed to get to that level. If you notice, right? And then it's fell a little bit. Now, this is what it's trying to do. It's trying to get to that level, and then before it start dropping. That's based on my opinion. Now, what did I say is going to happen this week? Let's see if what I said is going to happen this week. If that's what actually happened. Now, if you go and watch the last video, I said that the market is either going to buy. Yeah, I'll put a screenshot of that and this thing. So what do I feel like this market is going to do this week? Now, if the market, listen to me, this is my anticipation. If the market maintains this support level, because it's currently at a very important level now, if it maintains this support level, it will continue buying towards the upward side. If it maintains that level, to continue buying towards the upward side. So, meaning that it is more of buyers this week. That's if it does not. So it now depends on what it does. Do you understand? Then is that going to buy here, or if it gets to this level, that's where I mapped this level from. If it gets to this particular trend line, it will most likely buy towards the upward side. But this is what, unfortunately, this is what happened, right? This is what happened in the market. So the market got to this particular. This was where the market was that day. Or what this was around on Monday. If you have to check, the market was somewhere here on Monday, right? It did this thing, bought a little bit, then got to this place, right? And then the market is still buying towards the upward side. So this market now, I'm more of into sell, right? I'm more of into sell as a swing trader that I am. I'm more of into sell, but I can't sell this market now because the current trend of this particular market is buying. The current trend is on the 4 hours time frame, right? Now you can see there's the low, the first low here. It's created this level here. There's this low. There's this low again. It has created, and now there is now a new lower low. This one, yeah. You get. So if we're not to adjust this trend line to be something like this, you get. So first touch, push up. Second touch, push up. Another touch. So is this market going to start pushing up and get to this point, or is it going to still break this trend line? See, listen, this particular market now is confused on its own. Like the market is confused. Normally, right? These are the trend. I drew the trend line. It was something like this. I said that, oh, if the market gets to this particular level, so if we say, okay, yes, this is a fake art, and then it's still buying towards the upward side, meaning that this market is not ready to sell, because me, I'm more often to sell. But I sell early this week, which was on Monday. I said that this market is most likely going to buy. Check the last video I posted on Monday. I posted a video. I said the next possible direction. I'll put the link of the video on the description, or probably it will show somewhere here where you can just click on the video in case maybe you have not watched it. So I said that the market is most likely going to buy. So I was right about the analysis, but the target was somewhere here. It didn't get to this target this week. So it doesn't mean that it will still get to the target. Me, now the best thing to do is either I follow this current trend and continue buy to the upward side, or I wait for it to start selling. Because if you have to check on the daily time frame, if you see the daily time frame, right, you see that the market is just ranging, right? Like the form of candlestick it's forming. So I feel like there are more buyers that are going to stay up on towards the upward side. So on Monday, we'll just come on Monday, and I'll give you a new. That's what I feel like the markets. What I feel like is going to happen in the market next week. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. So this is the result of the analysis we did. All right, so guys, for USD card, this is the result, right? Very simple. I said it on Monday. I said that if the market gets to this point, which it was around somewhere here, right? The market was around somewhere here. It can get to this level and then start dropping again towards the downward side. But right now, it's just buying. It's just buying, and I know for certain that the market is going to buy to this level, right? Once it gets to this level, it will either break this level or buy or sell towards the downward side. So if you get to that level, that's what will now, as a trader, that's your job to now decide, should I sell this market? What do you feel? What's your strategy telling you? Is it telling you to sell the market? Is it giving you a sell signal at that resistance level? Or you should just wait and see if it's going to break the level? So if it's giving you a sell signal, most likely if it gets to this level, to start selling towards the downward side again, right? And if this continues sales to the downside, most likely Euro USD is going to continue to buy. So let's just see if this continues to buy, Euro USD will continue to sell. So it determines what they are like negatively correlated. If you know what correlation is in the market, I said if it gets to this point, it's one of the two things. If it breaks this level, it will continue buying towards the upward side. But it depends on what it does here. And I said that most likely this market is in a ranging form. Go and watch the last video I posted. I said that the market is in a ranging form, that most likely the market is going to start selling from this level. So now the market has, and this is the result of the market, right? The market got to this level, and throughout this week, this is what it did. It just sold. So if you are taking a trade here, this is a clean um 1 to 1. This is a clean 1 to 2, depending on your risk management strategy and depending on your entry strategy, right? So, guys, for those of you that have any question you want to ask me, and simply just put it in the comment section. I'll make a video about it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you like to support. Bye for now.